Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and today I'm going to read on Alex Acosta. You guys might remember that he was Trump's first Secretary of Labor, and then he had to resign in, I can't remember what month, but it was in 2019. And this guy is the one that's responsible for giving Jeffrey Epstein his secret deal. He literally, allowed him to plead guilty to just one state crime. What else? And then he also granted him, not only did he grant him immunity from federal charges, he also gave him that sweetheart kind of a deal where he could go to jail, with his laptop and work off of his computer for 13 hours a day, and then he was allowed 12 hours free, every night. So he got to go home every night. And I think that only lasted for 13 months or something, if I remember right, 12 or 13 months. So anyway, then later on, it gets worse, because later on he wound up trying to get rid of 80% of the budget for the Department of Labor, because the Department of Labor is the one that funded, any type of policing or, I don't know what the right word would be, but anything to curtail sex trafficking. So this guy's, I think he's pretty dark. I think he might be very corrupt. So I'm going to do his karmic reading and look at his future and see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to drop the camera down and get started. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the forces in motion in Alex Acosta's life currently. And I'm reading this on April 29th, 2021. We have the King of Swords. His biggest challenge is the Four of Cups reversed. The karma he brought into this lifetime to heal. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the Six of Pentacles straight up. Okay. I want to know about his karma based on what he did for Jeffrey Epstein, for helping him, cut that secret deal and to plead guilty on only one state charge, and granted him immunity, from the federal charges, and allowed him to stay in that situation where he got to go home every night, You had to sit in a so-called jail for 13 hours a day, 12 or 13 hours a day, and then 12 hours a day, I guess, and use his computer and his, have his laptop with him and all of that. So I want to know, what is his karma based on that? So, it's okay. So, Ten of Pentacles. Let me get all the cards laid out, and then I'll dive into the meanings. And the Nine of Cups. Okay. The karma that's hanging over him currently. Three of Cups. Straight up. The Moon straight up. And let's look at his future. Queen of Pentacles, Justice, Lovers reversed, and Five of Cups reversed. Okay. Well, so down here with what's going on currently, or, everything he's got going on based on his choices in the past, with the King of Swords, it is often a card of, legal issues. It can be integrity. So I'm confused as to why he would have integrity based on what he's done. I mean, he even tried to cut 80% out of the budget for the, labor affairs that was an agency that fought, sex trafficking of children. So I can't really see that he has the utmost integrity. It feels to me like he's just still involved in legal affairs, is what I'm getting. And his biggest challenge with the Four of Cups reversed is to find, some type of new goal that he can focus in on and take action and be enthusiastic about. It's that this card can be actually really, really challenging. In this position, like a reversal and a reversal, because it's a challenge, you would want to read the card reversed, and it came through reversed already. So this does make me feel like he can't really find all of his feelings. And we have, if we just look at the suits here, besides the majors, we have a preponderance of Pentacles, which is about money. Couple of, 4 cup cards. Yeah, I think his focus really is just on money. Anyway, okay, so the past life karma that he came in with, or that he chose to work on this lifetime, from a higher self level, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which has to do with, of course, feeling kind of stuck and being very unstable and disloyal, because I would think it's about him going after the money. Can also be a card of irresponsibility, like not focusing in on your goals, not moving towards your goals. And then it's hanging over the Six of Pentacles, so it feels to me like, just give me the money and I'll do what you want kind of attitude. There's a problem with, equal reciprocity. There's a problem when you have the when the Six of Pentacles comes in a karmic reading, there can be issues with, just open-hearted giving. I mean, I say that because of the Knight of Pentacles reversed up here. If it were the other way around, it could be a different quality to the soul, like where there is generosity, because it can be a card of generosity, absolutely, and sharing. But because this card is hanging over it, I feel like he didn't really know where to give generously, and there were maybe even some strings attached. And with the Jeffrey Epstein situation here, this is so weird. I'm wondering, because, the dude's not that old. I think he's just in his early 50s. And so now I'm wondering about his generational, his family. Like, did he have connections? Did his father have connections with Jeffrey Epstein or something? Or, why did he do what he did for Jeffrey Epstein? And then, of course, he had to resign from being Trump's Secretary of Labor because of that, him trying to cut 80% out of that budget for the, for the sex trafficking for children, or actually out of the whole International Bureau of Labor Affairs. I think that's what it was called. So, he did it for the money. He did it for the fulfillment, and to have. It was an exchange of money, but his father may have had something to do with it, and or if he has children, He did it. You know, sometimes people can have that weird idea of like, oh, just do whatever for the money, and then it can sit back and deal with whatever later. And you know, they don't understand the karmic retributions that come down the line, or what needs to be, you know, dealt with down the line may be much more of a price than anybody wants to pay. But so money, you know what I mean? It's all this money, and then just to get the fulfillment that he wanted out of the money. Currently, what's hanging over him is, well, he does have friends and community to, you know, to share with him with the money. And the guy might not be like all that bad, but he's made some terrible mistakes in the past. I'm not sure about that. I have to look at, you know, research more on him, and I didn't do that. This is a very cold reading. But the karma that's hanging over him with the moon, I think he could be deluded. I think he could be easily deceived, and he could be in, you know, the illusions of his belief system, which are not really aligned with the truth. He could definitely have some hidden agenda. Now, I wouldn't read this the same way for someone who's not a politician. I would read this card very differently. If it were one of you coming to me, you know, for reading, I would read it as someone having a good intuition and creativity and psychic abilities even. But with him, I feel like he's just really deluded and had a hidden agenda, and actually also didn't even mind the whatever risk it took to get what he wanted because of all this back here. So he liked to party with people who had money, and he wouldn't mind taking the risk to get some of that cash himself. Now in his future, with the Queen of Pentacles, I don't know if he's married or not, but this could be his wife. And then with the Justice card, well, he's definitely going to have some life lessons. And this is also a card of, you know, the karmic life lessons that we all get based on what we've done in the past. And then with the Lovers reversed, I think he's going to have to learn how to love himself in a different way, because this card can also be, if he is married or in a deep relationship, this can be a divorce or, you know, a really bad breakup. And in turn, you have to learn how to, you know, love yourself. But I don't know. I mean, I don't get the sense that he's a lovely type of a guy. It's just, you know, this can have to do with arguments too. So there could be a woman with money in his life, or this could be his wife that he's helped sit in the lap of luxury, and they argue a lot. There's that possibility. And it could be that justice is coming for him somehow from some other unrelated matter. I mean, I don't know that it's going to be on the Jeffrey Epstein case, but it could be something else. And this could be a female, you know, usually the attorneys come through in the swords, but it doesn't have to be that way. The Queen of Pentacles can just be somebody who's really practical and resourceful in getting the information. Justice could be coming for him, and this could cause a lot of problems in his life. Absolutely. You know, because this would be, when the Lovers comes through reversed, there can be a lot of regret. And that's especially an issue when we have the Five of Cups reversed, because this could be the place where he hasn't fully gotten into all the feelings of the past. But It could be some new alliance. I just heard there's a possibility of a new alliance, but shady, you know. But because of this three of, like, it's like I feel like he likes to party. He likes to celebrate. Even maybe like literally, you know, nighttime under the moon, drink, you know. And, or, you know, there could be a lot of like drinking at night to drown out these feelings that he has trouble with. But in his future, I don't know. That doesn't look so good. Let me use this other goofy little deck that I got. Let me use it. And let's see what else we can get, like just tuning in on a more, what's the word? Getting more specific. That's the word I was looking for. More specificity. Alex Acosta's future. Okay. Alex Acosta. So some travel. Let's keep going here. Then I'll get everything in. Oh, actually, I'm doing okay with the alignment there. Okay. Alex Acosta. What future is coming? Ooh. Okay, so with the theme here being the pig has to do with abundance and prosperity, but you got to be careful about overindulging. And it's hanging right over the card of addictions and attachments and negativity and fear. And it knights over to some type of attack on him. And then it further knights, so it knights this way, and these two cards mirror each other, and we're talking betrayal, an attack, someone betrays him, someone attacks him and betrays him. And of course it has to do with money. That's interesting. The spaceship card here, it's all about journey. So it could be a soul journey. It could be travel with some dark people, or his journey of the soul because of his darkness of the past is going to be visited. And this little zombies card here, that has to do with, like, you know, family issues and the ghosts of the past that come up from, you know, from underneath, from the shadows from underneath, that needs to be dealt with. And it knights over here to the key card. So the keys is about who holds the power, and it's in between somebody who will betray him and who's of darkness. In the future he may get his wishes for the money. The letter, it makes me wonder if he's got some ties with you know, what's his name? Louis DeJoy, you know, the post office, the postmaster general that still needs to be, like, voted out. I wonder about that. The cats, even though, you know, I love kitties, the meaning of this card has to do with selfishness. So there's something about selfish and greedy selfish and greedy issues that like holds the key. It could also just be that some document comes through that betrays him because, you know, these cards touch. And maybe he's wishing to betray someone else. It's just all twisted. This is just another guy who'll do things for money. So to summarize, some things from the past is going to come up that's going to be like this key that unlocks some documents that could take him down. It could be a very complicated issue here. I feel like I need to draw some more cards. So again, maybe something, because this is a card of fatherhood, maybe something with his father. I know nothing about his father. Oh, but if it is his father, there's some type of breakup over it. And this card's right here on the family issues. Okay. And something he really cares about. And in some, that is a partnership. It definitely is a partnership, and it, again, with the family, and it has to do with his, you know, his safety and the foundation of his safety, the foundation of his life. Wow. Yeah, and he's going to be stuck. It's literally he'll be stuck. But then again, he may just kind of slink away and be, because this is a card of happiness here. And he may just, I mean, he's still young. That's the thing. He's only like in his early 50s. So I don't know what's going to come out in the future, but I don't really see it as doing him in. I just see it as like he's still going to be sitting in the lap of luxury. But I don't know as far as, let's look at his, like, does he have much of a political career? No. There's still all these illusions around, that could be his mother, or if he is married. Yeah, something shocking that's going to come out. Oops. Yeah, about some either money that he stole or some type of theft. Something shocking is going to come out. I don't know how long it may take, though. But I don't see, these are not good cards for like a political future at all. Interesting. Okay, well, kind of boring. He's a boring guy that just, you know, it's just all about the money. And maybe he's done some good things in the past. I don't know, but it looks like he took a bad turn. And yeah, not seeing anything really happy in the future. Just except for, you know, he'll still have his money. Wow. But maybe somebody's going to end up stealing from him, because remember, we have this betrayal card under here in the future, and the rats is about someone stealing, but it's very shocking. But of course he would have that karma coming, because of his, you know, protection that he provided for Jeffrey Epstein. So, all right, you guys. Well, this is it. I think I have a couple more. I have Eric Prince to do as far as karmic readings go. I have, you know, my mission to get these karmic readings on politicians done started in January. So it's now the end of April. I'm just about done. If there's anyone that I have missed, let me know. Email me. Let me know who you'd like me to read on. And I'll, you know, I'll do my best, as long as it's somebody that we know. I'm not going to read just on anybody. But anyway, you can try it. Try me. Okay. Hope everyone is doing really well. Take good care. Bye.